Okay, well, unfortunately, I'm going to have to wrap up the debate a little bit because we need to move on to the next bit. As I promised you guys, we have our second guest interview from New York City. This woman is so inspirational. It was a joy to be there and hear what she had to say. Let's have a look.
I know you love to show off, but I never thought that you would take it this far. What do I know?
Flash, light.
What do I know?
Flash, light.
Well, thank you, Jamila. Thank you for joining me on Sisterhood. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Now, we're here Midtown Manhattan, aren't we?
This is a little lower than Midtown, but I wouldn't call it downtown.
Okay, we're near Union Square.
Yep, we're right in Union Square.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So, my darling, for anyone that doesn't know, your position is a buyer for Dr. J's.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about Dr. J's.
Well, drjs.com is an urban online retailer, and we sell brands like Baby Fat, LRG, Academics, Darion, and Kubi. But I mainly buy for Premium2, which is actually more of still an urban twist, but it's higher end, a little more upscale. And has brands such as Missoni, Moschino, Custo Barcelona, Miss 60, Diesel, and a lot more.
Fantastic. And it sounds fantastic company to work for. Beautiful offices, by the way.
Yeah,
Really
love it here. Love it here.
Very nice. Now, you're a buyer.
Yes.
Okay, so tell us about being a buyer.
Basically, I go from showroom to showroom, looking at the collection for the next season, and just kind of, picking out what I think will work for our site, what will be like visually pleasing, and just basically what will blow out for us.
Fantastic. So, in other words, you get paid to shop.
Basically, get paid to shop. Yes.
Beautiful job.
Love it. Yeah.
So really, it's about predicting the trends.
Yeah, pretty much. There's a science to it, but with us initially, I think a lot of the buyers, it's more of an art. You're just going off of what you really feel strongly about, and then when you start to see things, doing better than others, you kind of get it down to a science as far as, these are the numbers we need to make, and this is what's going to sell.
And how's it all tracked? It's purely on who buys online, and then.
Yeah, we have different reports that we can run, and so we can see what's selling out and how many days and at what margin. So with that, that's how we know, do we need to reorder something, or maybe we don't want to buy that anymore, and that's how we kind of figure out our open to buy.
Fantastic. Now, you're only 25.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. How do you go from grad school to 25 in such a short window? Being a top buyer for Dr.
I actually didn't go to grad school. You mean undergrad?
Undergrad.
Oh. Well, basically what I did was I graduated and I was at home kind of figuring out what I wanted to do. And I knew I wanted to get in fashion, but my parents were kind of against it, what career can you get out of that? So I didn't have any experience. I came out here and interned for about, I would say 3 months. It wasn't very long, but I worked for free. And it was a great experience, and I thought I wanted to design, and from that I figured out that I didn't. So from there I went to J. Crew and worked as a production assistant for a while. And in my mind it was just, I need to get experience. It doesn't matter what I do, just need to build my resume. So I stayed there for quite a while and decided I just wanted to do something a little more exciting. So I went into another internship with City Magazine.
Okay.
And there I was a photo intern, but she knew I was more into fashion, so she allowed me to kind of, work with the stylist and assist on the shoots. And they loved me so much that they were like, we can't offer you a job, but we can put you on the masthead as a fashion assistant.
Oh, brilliant.
And with that, it just made me a lot more marketable and opened up more doors. And then I landed a job at 17 Magazine as a fashion assistant.
17 Magazine, now that's good.
Yes, that was a great opportunity for me.
And for you, part of your job is marketing. So how do you begin to market the brand drjs.com?
Well, first and foremost, I think when you're doing marketing, you need to be a brand ambassador yourself. So I definitely try to, incorporate things into my wardrobe that maybe people ask about and kind of just do the whole word of mouth. I also try to advertise on blogs just because, I think they're kind of the future. I think people are referring to them for advice on, what they referred to magazines, more so back in the day. But a big part for us is definitely email marketing. And so with that, I just really try to do, people love a great sale,
Yes,
people love for you to show them how something can be worn.
Yes.
So little things like that, or, trying to co-sponsor events, which is something I want to work a little bit more on.
Okay.
And then just kind of making more awareness in different countries outside of the U.S.
So penetrating other markets.
Mhm.
So hopefully you'll be in the UK soon.
Yeah, well, we actually do ship to the UK. Both sites do, but I would like to do some marketing in the UK just to bring more awareness.
Fantastic. Now, when a young person comes in for an interview in front of you, what are the key things that you look for that would make you want to hire them or not take them on?
One key thing for me is how they're dressed. It's not necessarily if they're the best dresser, but if they're, professional. Like if I were to say, oh, come comfortable, like I still don't want them coming in a sweater and jeans. Like, little things like that kind of just shows me like, where their head is and what they're thinking about. As far as having a degree or not, I definitely don't necessarily look at that.
Yeah,
like,
interesting.
if you have experience, I think it can be just as equal for me, and it still shows me that you're determined. So, number one for me is definitely seeing what you've done in the past. Because honestly, the last thing I'm going to notice at on your resume is your degree, and so I like to have someone who I know is a go-getter and has been out there hustling and
Making it happen. Very important. Now, we've got some footage of some behind-the-scenes photo shoots. Is that correct? So you just want to introduce what we're going to be seeing?
Basically, this is our photo shoot that we did for our site for DJ Premium. And, it kind of, this is the first shoot that I actually helped out with, since coming aboard, because I originally was hired as a Dr. J's buyer and kind of transitioned into DJ Premium. So you're just going to kind of see, a little art direction, a little jump in, some of our cool clothes, and, very, very fun and exciting.
Good stuff. Well, let's have a look.
Okay.
money. I got plastic covering the ice now.
I don't know if it's because I sat so long in my truck that my butt is, it hurts so bad.
Alright, so this is the part of the interview where we do 6 silly questions.
Okay.
Where I get to find out about the woman behind the brand.
Alright.
So don't think about the answer. We're just going to fire it at you. Okay. Who do you prefer, Victoria or David Beckham?
David Beckham.
Really?
Yeah.
He's cute. Right?
He's cute. He's cute, and I just love his style. I just think he's like he embodies the essence of a man. Like I just think he's great. I love him.
We love Beckham. For you personally, dinner at a fireplace or by the riverside?
Definitely the riverside.
The riverside.
Yeah.
You like the views?
I love the views. I love watching the water.
And Manhattan skyline's gorgeous.
Amazing.
Absolutely. Okay, girl. Macaroni pie or Burger King?
Burger King.
Burger King?
I love French fries.
You're a junkie.
Yeah, I'm a junkie. I'm a fast food junkie.
Me too, especially that time in a month.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Absolutely. Stilettos or wedges?
Stilettos for me, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm not very tall, and so a stiletto makes me look a little taller and still slimming, as opposed to a wedge. It kind of makes me still feel a little stumpy.
Okay, loving it. Sorry.
Chrysler.
Thank you. Chrysler or yellow cabs?
Yellow cabs.
Yellow cabs.
Yeah.
You're not a driver?
I am a driver. I've been driving since I was 15, but here in New York, no. I do not like driving. In California, I do not like driving, so I would prefer a yellow cab.
Jump in the cab. It's
Yes.
crazy in New York, isn't it? My Lord.
Insane.
Okay, for you, is it natural or weaves? Neither, right?
Perm. This is my, natural hair, but I definitely enjoy a good weave too. Yeah.
Adds the length and the
Add
body.
some length and some body, just a little extra sassiness.
Absolutely. And I suppose the last question really is, what inspires you?
Honestly, I would say my peers, just, young people like myself trying to, make their dreams come true. And I think a lot of times we get caught up in kind of getting a little envious when someone gets their big break. But I look at it as inspiration. Like, lets me know, like, my moment's coming. They're doing it. I'm surrounding myself by, beautiful, wonderful people who, just inspire me to continue to do what I really enjoy doing.
Absolutely. I personally love to know I'm surrounded by people that are over-ambitious.
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah.
Exactly, because then it makes you step up to the mark.
Of course, definitely.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Really, really appreciated it.
Oh, it was great having you. I really appreciate you coming.
Good stuff. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
See, I told you it was inspirational. If you want to watch this interview again or any of the others that took place when we were in New York, go to our website, www.sisterhoodtv.com. Now we're going to commercial break, but when we come back, we'll be finding out what Diana and Lorraine have been doing with our audience member. Remember her earlier? She came up, she had the hat on. Well, now she's got a full makeover. See you in a few.